Hey, what is up everybody, Chuck here, and welcome to today's Pokemon Go video. Hopefully you guys are all having an awesome weekend. Quick reminder, we are only 3 days away from the Pokemon Go Fire and Ice type event. I hope you're as excited about it as I am. Now in today's video, you guys are going to be witnessing some things that you have never seen before. I haven't seen them before either until I started making this video, so now I have seen them. Anyway, it is going to be incredible. So before we get into the video, what I want you guys to do is give this video a thumbs up. Let's see if we can get to 3,000 likes before the end of the day. Without further ado, onto the top 10. Now we're gonna kick this one off at number 10 with a sighting from Adam, and it's been a real long time since we featured a sighting of a cluster spawn at a nest, but I think this one's worthy. Here it is. Adam ran into not one, but 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Scythers at one Pokestop in the middle of a Scyther nest, and this is impressive because that right there is 42 Scyther candies if you're using pineapple berries and transferring them after you catch them. Adam, awesome sighting. We are all jealous of you. On to number 9. Now at number 9, we got a sighting sent in by Sean, and it features 3 fully evolved Pokemon, not a single one at a Pokestop. Here it is. A Piloswine, a Nidoqueen, and one of my personal favorites, a Donphan. And like I always say in these countdowns, every time we have a sighting that features a bunch of rares not at a Pokestop, it really makes you wonder, what Pokemon are we missing out on because we have such a bad tracking system? Anyway, Sean, congratulations. Hope you caught that Donphan because Donphan equals dope. Now, as I said at the beginning of this video, we are 3 days away from the Fire and Ice type event, but for whatever reason, Jensen got the Fire and Ice type event early. I'm not kidding. Check this out. He ran into a Ghastly, a Yanma, a Charizard, and a Lapras. That is literally everybody's dream for this Ice type event. A Charizard and a Lapras at the same time. I will be happy if I just find one Charizard and one Lapras. I don't need them to be together, okay? Just please, no more Slugma. Jensen, awesome sighting. Congratulations on making the countdown. On to number 7. Now, after this Fire and Ice type event, there are very few Pokemon that we haven't had an event for here in America or over in Europe or Australia. But if you live in Japan, you have events for everything. Fortunately for Sarah, she didn't need an event for this one. Check this out. She ran into 2 Snorlaxes back to back. How does this happen? I mean, seriously, I see about 1 Snorlax every month and a half or so. So how can you find 2 of them back to back, not in a Snorlax? I give up. On to number 6. And here we have one of my favorite Pokemon in Pokemon Go. Once again, a lot of people call me out and they're like, Chuck, this isn't even that good of a Pokemon. Fight me. Here it is from Tim. He ran into a Pineco, like 47 Machop, and 2 Donphan. One of the few Pokemon remaining that I have yet to see in the wild. If I had to actually count here, okay, let's do this. I've never seen a Muck, a Gyarados, a Donphan, or a Togetic. I think those are the 4 remaining that I have never seen in the wild, and you just saw 2 of them. Tim, congratulations. Hope you caught that Zubat. Let's keep it rolling. Cracking the top 5, we've got a sighting from Isaac. Now, this is from the rock event that we all complain about because, let's be honest, it wasn't that good. It was good for an hour, and then for the next couple days or week or however long it was awful. Isaac must have got this in the first hour because he ran into a Shuckle, a Magmar, a Gloom, a Larvitar, a Magcargo, and an Aerodactyl. That's literally all we wanted from the event, and we just got none of them, man. Come on. Awesome sight. By the way, I'm gonna try and upload every single day for the entire month of June. I know it's already like June 8th or not 10th, but for the rest of the month, I am going to be trying to upload daily. So what I want you guys to do is, if you have any funny sightings, any terrible sightings, any awesome sightings, especially from the Fire and Ice type event that's starting in a couple days, make sure you send them in on Instagram or Twitter. Instagram actually just implemented this thing when you can message somebody a full picture rather than a tiny little square. So send them in. Congratulations, Isaac. Sorry for stealing your spotlight. Very cool sighting. Let's keep it going. In at number 4, we've got Brian with this dope double spawn featuring a Venusaur and a Dragonite. Very impressive to see either of these Pokemon, but to see them both at the same time, awesome. And it got me thinking, we need a dragon event. How dope would that be? I'm just trying to think of something during the year that's some sort of holiday that celebrates dragons, and I just can't think of any. Chinese New Year? On to number 3. Next up, we've got a sighting from Fleece King over on Twitter, and again, wasn't seen during the event, although it probably should have been. I'm talking about the water event, of course. Here it is. A Vaporeon and a Lapras at the same Pokestop. Now, Vaporeon is a Pokemon that I haven't seen in the wild since probably last August. Fleece, awesome sighting. Now, on to the top 2, and I told you at the beginning of this video that you were about to witness some things that you've never seen before. Number 1 and number 2 are 2 of those things. So we're gonna start at number 2, because if we started at number 1, that would be stupid. Anyways, we've got a sighting sent in by Nika, and there are 3 Pokemon in this game that I have never seen spawn off of an Incense. We're gonna take care of a couple of those right now. So first up, by the way, for the next 2 sightings, I am going to be including the time and battery percentage just so you guys can be confident that they are legit. Here it is. Nika spawned a Magikarp off of her Incense, and you know exactly what I'm about to say. it was a shiny. It's a shiny Magikarp off of an Incense. How lucky can you get? Congratulations, Nika. And that leaves us with 2 Pokemon that I have never seen spawn off of an Incense. So let's take care of another one. At number 1 this week, the first time and probably only and probably last time we will ever see anything like this. This sighting belongs to Loivalot, and to the best of my knowledge, it has only happened once. You guys can probably guess it. Here it is. An unknown off of an Incense. There's just nothing for me to say about that. I can't believe it happened. Meanwhile, the rest of the world is lucky to get a Pidgeotto off of their Incense. So congratulations, that is without a doubt the rarest thing I have ever seen on this game. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you've got cool sightings or funny sightings or awful sightings like low CPs or terrible egg hatches or whatever it may be, send them into my Instagram or my Twitter. Again, I'm gonna try to upload every single day for the rest of this month. Hold me to it. Keep feeding me those sightings and I'll keep feeding you those videos. I love you guys. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe if you enjoy Pokemon Go. Take it easy.